it's been so long since I've sat down and done a video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessi, also known as Miss Cherry. And today is a much anticipated, or at least for me, I'm excited to show you all my things, haul video from my first solo Disney trip where I went down to Disney World for an entire week and I had a blast by myself. I did a 4 parks in 1 day challenge. If you're interested in seeing some of the vlogs from this week-long trip, I'll link them above and also down below. The next video that's coming out next week, I'm so excited for because it is a 4 parks in 1 day challenge. And I gotta tell ya, it was a great time and there was a certain experience that I'm gonna show you something from that was like absolutely incredible. And I feel like it's definitely something, if you love characters, you're gonna wanna put on your Disney bucket list because it was incredible. So I've got everything in little categories. I wanna start with some of the free stuff first, just because I think that's good to go over. And then we'll move on to pins and drinkware and all sorts of different things. So let's get started. So while I was there, it was the last week of, or I guess it was the third week of March. So that was during Flower and Garden Festival. I thought it was the last week. It was not. And so I got my little Flower and Garden passport. Here is my Flower and Garden passport. Sorry, I was having some focal issues, so I had to change the settings in my camera, so it might have cut away for a second. But here it is, and then on the back it's got Spaceship Earth and then Spike the Bee. It's such a cute little passport. This festival is actually cut a little bit short this year. They've changed the time frames. So it's only going until June 2nd, but inside it has all of the different information about the topiaries, different things that you can do that are for all ages. This is really cute. It's got like a guide for families, and then there's menus and everything that you need to know about the festival. Garden Gray's menu items. So if you get these specialty menu items, you'll get a stamp and then you'll get a final festival treat. I, of course, did not complete that because I wasn't at Epcot long enough to be able to do so. But I still had a great time at Flower and Garden Festival, and that vlog has already come out if you're interested in seeing it. The next thing I got was for these amazing cast members got me this. They were so sweet. I was so tired when I got home from 4 parks in 1 day. It was kind of comical, and when by home I mean Art of Animation Resort. And so I was walking in the lobby and I was like fully decked out in like pajamas, and I had like Lightning McQueen Crocs on, and I looked exhausted, and they're like, hi, welcome back, how are you doing? Because I had seen them earlier from my trip, and I was like, I did 4 parks in 1 day, and they're like, oh, tell us all about it. And there was seriously 3 cast members I sat and talked to, not sat, but I like went to the front desk and talked to for probably 20 minutes just about all my different experiences of the day. And this one particular cast member, he was so sweet. He's like, I have really bad handwriting, but I really want to make this for you because I'm so excited for you. It just hurt my heart. It was so cute. It was like seriously the magic of Disney, and all the cast members there are just so incredible. But anyway, I didn't think his handwriting was that bad, but he got me he wrote on here 4 parks 1 day, and he put a ton of little Mickeys, and he said all of the little Mickeys were there to make up for the bad handwriting, which I thought was so cute. So what an angel. I love them. They were so much fun, and I continued to see them throughout the week, and I really can't say enough good things about the cast members at Art of Animation. So I have to tell you guys, I feel like for some reason, I always have the best experiences at the value resorts, specifically when it comes to cast members. And so it made me want to go and stay at Art of Animation again, that's for sure. I got this. Now, this is a little bit of a spoiler because, or unless you watch my Instagram stories, I also posted there, but I had an incredible experience the morning of 4 parks in 1 day. So I actually ended up rope dropping Animal Kingdom, and I was there by 7:30. I got into the parks around 7:15, I believe. Anyway, and I got into the area outside of the character meet and greet that was for Mickey and Minnie in their safari outfit. So they have like a permanent like building that they have where the meet and greet lies. And what's so incredible was I was the first one there. So I literally waited until 8 a.m. to go in and see them because my 4 parks in one day challenge, I needed to have a snack, meet a character, ride a ride, and take a picture in front of the park's emblem, like famous emblem. And so I wanted to get characters out of the way first because I thought that might be a little bit easier to meet Mickey and Minnie first rather than try to find Kevin or try to do Doug and Russell a little bit later on. And so anyway, I decided to rope drop and I'm so happy I did so. They took me by hand, and by they, I mean Mickey and Minnie took me by hand and walked me through all of their different photos in the queue and pantomimed all of their favorite memories from all of their individual vacation photos that were placed in the queue. It was the cutest thing ever. I luckily was filming because they were like peeping out of the little area just to say hi, like kind of waiting for it to be 8 a.m. And I was like, maybe I should just start filming. I'm so thankful that I started filming because they came out right at 8 a.m., grabbed my hand, and they're like, let's take a tour. It was so adorable. I can't wait to share the whole video with you. It had me, I was reeling. It's definitely going to be in the top 3 Disney experiences that I've had. It was so much fun. So anyway, regardless, what they gave me was after we took our pictures, the lovely cast member was like, Mickey and Minnie have a gift for you. And I was like, oh, okay. Guys, I got a first family of the day, and this is the date, and it says a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. They signed it, and then they insisted that we have a picture together with the certificate. So I'm gonna insert that picture to show you. Oh my gosh. All I have to say, if you get the opportunity to rope drop that experience, it was magical. It was so great. It like seriously healed my heart in some ways. And I will think about that memory fondly. I'll definitely be including that in the 4 parks in one day vlog coming up next week. So be sure to be subscribed if you're not, if you're interested in seeing that very special video. It was so much fun. So I'm gonna move on now to actual things that cost money. And I am an annual pass holder, so everything you're seeing here, I did get a 20% discount on. And I will say I didn't buy as much as I normally do. And it's just because I couldn't really find anything that I really, really liked or wanted, which was very odd for me. I will say that. But we're gonna start with a really fun International Flower and Garden pass holder pin. This pin I thought was so adorable. It has Spike the Bee and he is just lounging like a little angel baby. The pass holder area does have sparkle. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but what's really neat about this pin, it's celebrating the 30th anniversary, which is very cool. It's got the skyline of the Epcot countries down here at the bottom. I just loved that detail. I thought that was a really great way to go about it. It's $22.99. Again, I'm terrible at math. So whatever 20% off is. And this one is a limited edition of 4,000. And I don't know if you want to see the back of the pin, but there is the back of the pin. I've got to say, I am really leaning towards being very much in love with Spike the Bee in comparison to Orange Bird. And I know that's terrible. I've got to know, are you an Orange Bird person or are you the Spike the Bee person? At the Flower and Garden Festival, they had the cutest Spike the Bee topiary. And I literally just sat there and ate ice cream and stared at it. It was a fabulous time. Anyway, this is a newer pin. I don't know when this came out. It's an open edition pin. You can get it really in any location for the most part, but I thought it was just so gorgeous. This is a Marie pin, and although I don't collect Marie, I do have quite a few rainbow pins, and so I thought that this would go really nicely in my rainbow collection. Isn't she just so beautiful? She's like reaching for the clouds. There's like a stunning rainbow behind her, and then there's that little golden cloud kind of down by her bottom foot. It's just so pretty. This pin was $12.99. It just spoke to me, and it was one of those things. I just really wanted it and the moment, and so I just bought it. So that sometimes happens at Disney, and you come home with things and you're like, I wanted that, and I'm okay with it. And this was one of those things. It's gonna go great in my rainbow pin collection. Now this collection is very cool. It's called Inkwells of Evil. And I was trying to pick up for my best friend Nikki the Hades pin, but unfortunately it didn't release till the following week, so I missed it by just a few days. But you guys, I got Ursula. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I love about this pin, I love the black and white elements of it. I do think it's really stunning. But the creme de la creme, are you seeing the details that are in that ink pot? It is full of poor unfortunate souls. The details! I'm dying. I love this. It's very stylized. I typically don't love stylized pins. I kind of like to stick to traditional animation. But because of the details and because of this, I'm like, this, baby. Ooh, she's gorge. She is gorge. Another thing I want to point out is the iridescent factors in her tentacles as well as in the contract. It's just a really beautifully alternatively designed pin. I believe they have Gaston, Queen of Hearts, Ursula, and now they have Hades. And I want to say, I think that's it, or maybe there's a fifth one. Anyway, what a cool pin. $22.99. Little bit pricey. I do think this one is a limited edition though. Let's take a peek. Limited edition of 4,000. And then here's the back of the pen if you would like to see it. Gorgina. I'm obsessed. The little I love the poor unfortunate souls, which I know is so morbid and weird, but I do. And here we are, and I love seeing them in her inkwell and that she's making ink out of their poor souls. Moving on to drinkware, which I'm gonna tell you, like if my husband's not home right now, so I don't want him to see this, so I'm gonna sneak it into the cabinet in a little bit. This is my brand new Tervis tumbler. That's Epcot, and I'm in love with this. It was $34.99. I've really started to lean towards my Tervis tumblers as my favorite type of drink container because they are dishwasher safe. The convenience of them, chef's kiss. What I really want to do with this, I drink a lot of water, but I have this weird thing where I don't want any other drink to be in my water cup. Like I can't handle it at all. I will taste whatever it was, even if it's been through the dishwasher afterwards. Like I have to have a cup that's made just for water. And I know that that's weird. But anyway, I needed a cup to where I could put Mio or Liquid IV or my favorite drink ever, Zip Fizz, into a cup. And this could be used for like my powdered / liquidy drinks that are not water at my work. And so I decided to get this guy. Isn't he beautiful? It's a he, apparently. Okay, so anyway, Epcot logo. And then it has all of the different Mickeys from all of the different countries. Isn't that so fun? I love the simplicity of this. I think it is not too Disney in your face. It's going to be a fun little conversation piece when I have meetings and things like that, because I am that girl that goes to meetings with like her laptop and 3 drinks. Like I'm that person. I'm the drink goblin and also the laptop goblin. That's me. But anyway, this is my lovely tumbler. Here is the lid. I love black. I love that it's got a black lid. It's my first Tervis that has a black lid. And I don't know why, but they always have really colorful lids. So I'm kind of loving the kind of neutral. Anyway, love that. Oh, also Tervises can hold either hot or cold. That's another nice thing about them. I'm not really a big hot drinks person, but if I was, I would love that. Anyway, new ears. So my best friend Nikki and her mom Terry and I all got matching outfits. And the reason why, they weren't there, by the way. I was just purchasing them on location. But they decided they wanted the same sweatshirts and the same ears. And then I got a little jealous and I was like, but I want to match you guys. So shocking, right? So anyway, I got the ears and the same sweatshirt that they got, but they're gorgeous. So it's wonderful. And then next time we travel together, because we're going to probably go to Disney at some point together again, we can all wear the matching outfits. Anyway, so here are these gorgeous, gorgeous ears. This is part of the new Sorcerer Mickey collection that is so stunning. I cannot wait to show you. I got 2 pieces from that collection on top of these ears. Oh my gosh, the quality. They are really listening to their fans. I think I will talk about the details of that later. But anyway, we've got a lovely velvet bow with silver details. We've got celestial print on both of the ears. These are like, I call them boat sparkle. That's what I would refer to them as. They're shiny, they're vinyl. I think that they're going to be super duper cute on and in the sunshine. It says Walt Disney World on the edge of them. And these were $34.99. And I like them a lot. The matching sweatshirt that we all got was so cute. It was $69.99. So you've probably seen me show you a sweatshirt similar to this in another video. I have this in gray, but it doesn't have Sorcerer Mickey on it. So here's the front. The front has the little Sorcerer Mickey hat. It's a zip up, which is not my favorite, but I love these. I've fallen in love with this style of sweatshirt. And then it's almost like Spirit jersey style on the back. So it has Disney, Walt on one arm, on the back of one arm, and then World on the back of another. Now, what I will say is what's so different about this sweatshirt than other sweatshirts is the applique is stunning. They're using canvas, they're using velour, they're using other embroidered detail elements that just make the quality of this sweatshirt so good. And what I don't understand, I'm surprised that this isn't more expensive than a Spirit jersey. A Spirit jersey now is $79.99 for a lot of their Spirit jerseys. This is less than a Spirit jersey. Look at how gorgeous Sorcerer Mickey looks. Okay, I'm gonna back up just a little bit, but I wanna do some close details of him. He is so gorgeous. His robe has those velour details. I love that they did 2 different types of fabric for his robe and the inside of his robe. Like, this is a little bit more fuzzy than the robe is, which is so cool. They really are stepping up their game when it's coming to applique elements, and I love that. So one of the things that I love about vintage Disney t-shirts from like Disney Store from the 90s, early 2000s, is that they are such good quality. You can tell they have that really nice applique. This is that applique. Gorge. And then I didn't stop there because I also fell in love with this shirt, which was also $69.99. Whoops. Anyway, so here it is. Are we dead? Is this the most gorgeous Sorcerer Mickey? Look at his face. He is displaying such joy. I love this so much. It is a bit of a crop, just to throw that out there. The torso's fairly short. The back of it, Walt Disney World. Gorgina. And this applique is a little bit different. So this applique does not have velour. So that's something to note. So this is more like just your sweatshirt material on sweatshirt material with embroidered elements is what it is. But still the quality is so good. Doesn't matter. Still fabulous. I am afraid that that's going to be a little bit too big, but that's okay. Next, the night before I was supposed to leave, I got notice on social media that Cakeworthy came out with a brand new Little Mermaid and Princess collection, and I was so angry. I was angry because I'm like, how am I going to get this? Because number one, I want that 20% off, and also I need this for my collection because they had a gorgeous jean jacket, and I had to have it. So the morning of the day that I left, I booked it. I took all of my owner's locker to the front, got packed, checked my luggage in with the front desk, got on the bus, got to Disney Springs, and got to Disney Style because I heard that that's where they had the collection, and I was so concerned they were gonna be out of all my sizing because it came out the night before. So anyway, literally rope dropped Disney style in Disney Springs. They had everything that I wanted, which was incredible. So this piece I'm gonna show you is not part of that collection, but it is Ariel themed, so I thought I would show you. This is their Walt Disney World princess jersey. I just really loved it. I love wearing jerseys, and it's so cute. Look, it's got a dingle hopper, and it's got a little seashell. The back says Ariel, 1989. That's the year that the film came out. This is so cute, and it's gonna be so comfortable with like just a pair of jeans or a pair of shorts. And I got an XL in this one. They are a bit oversized, I will say that. And these are the two cake-worthy items that I was very much after. So this was, let me see how much this one was. Okay, so this is $69.99. This is the cake-worthy flannel shirt. What I love about it, it has Ariel's signature up at the top, and it's got Ariel and Flounder. And then on the back, they are always known for having writing on the back. It says life is the bubbles. And it also has some bubble details that are embroidered on the sleeves. I love this. I think it's so cute. This isn't the first Little Mermaid collection that they've done. I have the Sebastian one that says, I think it says "This world is a mess" on the back, but I got featured on Cakeworthy's website and their Instagram and social medias when I was in Tokyo Disney with that, like 6 years ago, guys. That was 6 years ago. Can you believe that? So I was so glad that they finally came out with another Little Mermaid collection so I can enjoy. And then this is the piece de resistance, my friends. This is the cake-worthy, gorgeous, gorgeous jean jacket. It was $94, but that's okay. I wanted it so bad. Here it is. It is a lovely jacket. It has Sebastian on the pocket that is embroidered. There are, I don't know if this is show, oh yeah, you can see there's bubbles embroidered all over it, but the back, oh, the back is so beautiful. Here is the back. It says The Little Mermaid, and it is in the font that the movie poster's in, and also the title of the film. And then there she is, Ariel and Flounder with little bubbles surrounding them. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to wear this with like a dress to Disney Springs one night for dinner. I think this is gonna be such a cute outfit. So excited to add that to my collection. This is the second Little Mermaid jean jacket that I have, which is really fun. I got another one from a box swap that I did that was hand painted, which is so stunning. But I was excited to get this one as well. Guys, that is it for my haul video. I know it was a little bit smaller than a lot of my other haul videos, but I hope that you enjoyed it. You'll have to let me know what your favorite item is down below. I have to say, I'm so excited to use this tomorrow at work. But anyway, I had so much fun hanging out with you. Be sure to subscribe down below to see the rest of the videos from this series and also many more videos to come. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. TTFN. Bye.